Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Cole, a licensed therapist and counselor, helping people navigate emotional healing and self-growth. And today I want to talk a little bit more about ghosting. I recently posted some videos about ghosting and healing from relationships where you did not get closure. And I just wanted to come back to share a little bit about my personal experience. So this is a personal story time with a therapist. Just showing you that I'm a human too. I've been on both sides of the fence. I have ghosted and I have been ghosted. So here's my story. Let's start off with when I ghosted someone. This is during a time where I was exploring online dating. I came across a guy. It seemed like we had a lot of things in common. First glance, there was a physical attraction. So boom, we started conversing. We find out that we in the same area, in the same neighborhood. So we decided to meet up. We learned a little bit more about each other. It was very platonic, nothing crazy. During his first meeting, I learned that he had a uno, dos, tres, a three-piece, 3 kids by the same woman, ranging in ages from like 2 to 6. They were no longer together. He had his own spot, but he still paid, for like car and stuff like that for her. Not tripping, do your thing. But the 3 kids, that was kind of like a red flag. But and then he got to, we were talking about spirituality. That was really cool. We were talking about, eating habits, diet. That was cool. At one point, he started talking about, his experience with online dating. Gave me a little bit more insight. He said that he was getting serious with somebody, but then she ended up getting shot up, basically. She got shot up. She was still living, but she got shot up, and just like the scars and the healing and her wounds, the trauma, it just made her withdraw. Okay. So that first meeting was cool. Second meeting, we met up, very casual. We were playing cards, and then he proceeded to tell me, basically, he was bragging about knocking down or sleeping with a very prominent religious leader's, I think it was his granddaughter. I don't think it was his daughter. I think it's his granddaughter. And this is somebody that is like not only known in our city, but known across the world. And so he was bragging about it, but he also body shamed her. He said that he was talking about her stomach or fupa or something like that. And I'm just like, okay, that's a big turnoff because you slept with her. Why are you talking about this girl behind her back? And then, oh, that was another red flag. And then he proceeded to comment on me, like, man, I'm not the fittest, but, I care about fitness, eating, and stuff like that. So if I do have something, it's just, I'm a mom. I carry the whole child. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes things don't go back the same way, but I'm not self-conscious about it. But the fact that he made a comment about it was like a joke. He said something in a joking manner. Maybe it was, I don't know, but he said something in a joking manner and it rubbed me the wrong way. And no, I didn't check it right then and there because I began to notice a pattern, and I'm like, okay, so this is just you. You think this is okay. So I'm a Libra. I don't like conflict, so I kind of just, stayed back. I didn't comment on it. Okay. So that definitely like caused me to like kind of withdraw a little bit. Then we had an incident where it was around my birthday and we had said we're going to do a virtual yoga session. Well, he ended up falling asleep. It didn't happen. I didn't trip, but still I'm like, okay, whatever. So as I started to withdraw, he began to pursue, and he started just sending me messages. I want you, da 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 da. Ignore. Like, that's not what I'm on. I'm not on that type of time with you. And yeah, so I just kind of withdrew. So I definitely ghosted him. And I think it was rightfully so. I felt like I didn't owe him anything. It wasn't that deep. You know what I'm saying? It was a couple of meetings. Um, he used to brag about getting over on Uber Eats and DoorDash. Like, okay, if you want something to eat, I can order you something. And then I just cancel it. That's how I get my money back. Like, no, I'm good. You keep that for you and your kids, and y'all enjoy that. So that was that. Now, the time where I got ghosted, one of my homies hooked me up on a blind date with one of her homies that she grew up with. This man did not live in our city. he was older, and he was older than me too. So the first meetup was cool. We met up at one of his homeboys' restaurants. It was nice. We had drinks. We learned about each other. After that, went down to his hotel. I dropped him off because he wasn't driving. He had just came up here. But that, and when we were at the hotel, nothing happened. We were just conversing, but he made some very vulgar and crash comments that I'm not sure if it was the liquor talking, but even if it was still a red flag. He made a comment like, man, the most thing that a woman can do for me is drain my balls and make me something to eat or something like that. It was very misogynistic. So I'm just sitting back listening like, oh, really? Not only that, somebody pulled up and he served them something. I don't know what he served them, but he served them something, gave them, made an exchange. I'm okay. That was that. He went home. We parted ways. We planned another meetup a couple of weeks from then. He comes up. He had an Airbnb. We decided, okay, we're going to get some things and then we're going to have like a movie night. While we're getting things, one of those things being wine, liquor, this man did not have an ID to show that he was 21. Mind you, he's older than me. I think this man was 40. So that was a big turn off because it's like, okay, now I got to show my ID. You can't even be in the line, you know, that created a whole thing. And then every other minute, this man proceeded to puff on a vape. It wasn't a THC vape. It was just a smelly, stinky vape. And me being a Libra, I asked, is that like a pacifier? And I meant it so innocent, but I meant what I meant. He kind of got offended. It was like a pacifier. No, this is like a cigar. I'm like, no, a cigar is kind of like a delicacy. You know, you puff it while you drinking your cognac or your whiskey. But this is something different. You're puffing this literally every minute, and it's burning my nose because it smells so bad. I didn't say all that, but that's what I'm thinking. So I think that kind of turned him off. Airbnb was very bare minimum basic. I had my big old tote. I had the Lysol wipes in there, some paper towel. They ain't had no paper towels. And it was just very uncomfortable. I felt like it was a huge waste of my time. I could have been at home in my bed. I didn't have my kid. So I could have been, you know, just in my own peaceful, humble abode. So, yeah, I decided to just get up and leave. Not rudely, but, you know, like, yeah, I'm going to get up out of here. I got an early morning. I had nothing going on, but I just wanted to get out of there. Starting to get uncomfortable. And our homegirl, our mutual friend, hit me up, hey, Cole, how'd it go? I proceeded to write her a nice little long paragraph on everything, basically, that I shared with y'all, but in much more detail. Press send. Guess who I sent it to? I sent it to him. I did not send it to her. And baby, I immediately said, oops, I meant to send that to Tiff. I wasn't trying to send that to you. He said, oh, it's okay. I didn't even read it. Lies. Come on, man. Somebody is literally sending you a whole paragraph of their honest opinion, what they thought, and you didn't read it. He read it. So, needless to say, I didn't hear from him after that. But it's justified. I get it. He ghosted me, and it's okay. I'm okay with that. So, as you can see, we are human. Things happen. There are some cases where it's justified. There may be other cases where it's not. I feel okay with myself after these two situations. And yeah, so I don't know what y'all situations are. Feel free to comment. I have an emotional level up series where we talk about emotional intelligence and just, you know, becoming better for ourselves. So check that out. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share this. And I hope to see you next time. Peace.